What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and in today's video we have a very special Slipknot mask unboxing. But before we get on into that, I did just want to take a second to promote my second channel. If you guys are not already, please consider going over and subscribing to The Good Life. This is the second channel that I've started in the last few months, and this is where you will find pretty much everything AJ Good that isn't mask related. So if you guys were fans of the end of the montage footage, if you guys like my skateboarding stuff, if you're interested in the moto vlogs I used to do, or if you just like me as a person, this is probably going to be right up your alley. We are doing all sorts of fun stuff over there, pretty much just the life and times of me and my friends. I've been happier and happier with every single video that I've released over there, so I'm pretty stoked to see the direction that that channel is going to go this summer. I've had a lot of help from a lot of good friends, and I'm just excited to see what happens. So if you guys want to check that out, I will be dropping the information down below. Make sure to click that link, subscribe to that channel. I would love to see it take off this year. And yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into this unboxing. So as I mentioned, this is a pretty special Slipknot mask unboxing, and the reason that it is special is because, to the best of my knowledge, this is a world's first, meaning I don't think anyone has ever replicated this version, and if they have, it probably wasn't on purpose, and it probably wasn't for very long. Now, I could be completely incorrect about that. Someone out there could have this replica, and I just either forgot about it or had no idea about it to begin with. But regardless, as I mentioned, to the best of my knowledge, this is the first. So we have another package here from Christian Alvarez, aka the Blister Exists 666 over on Instagram. If that sounds familiar to you, you probably know how fucking dope his dummy work is. The dude definitely has the best dummy conversions in the game right now, and probably the best dummy conversions that I've ever seen. And we're talking about everything from what you're about to see all the way to rotting Corey dummies from the end of Ozfest. So as you can probably guess, and if it's not in the title and the thumbnail, I don't know yet, what we have here is a dummy conversion. So let's go ahead and get on into the package and take a look at what we've got. Super stoked. Corey's dummy is my all-time favorite dummy mask, particularly the way that it looked in the Wait and Bleed music video, but it's always nice to add a dummy to my collection nonetheless, especially a variant that I don't have yet. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Here be the mask. There go the box, and let's see what we've got. I will let you guys take a look at it first, and then I will turn it around, and man, it just looks like a retarded fish right now, huh?
Please welcome a retarded fish.
I hate that masks are so malleable that if they sit in a box for too long, by the time you pull them out, they look fucking ignorant. I really feel like that takes the wow factor away from these unboxings sometimes. I promise the mask isn't gonna look like that once we get it stuffed. So anyways, what we have here is a Corey Taylor MFKR Crows era, pre-self-titled, whatever the fuck you guys want to call it, dummy conversion. And you're probably thinking, what the heck, man? That thing ain't got no dreads. And that is because recently we have found a photo of Corey Taylor doing a live performance with absolutely no dreads on the mask. So this must have been the in-between time of having the red dreads that he pulled through that were still attached to his head and shaving those dreads off and actually attaching them to the mask. Now, as far as I know, only this one photo exists, so it is a very minute variant, but it is definitely cool to see the mask that pretty much shaped what every single mask would look like up until Volume 3 not have dreads. The most well-known feature of the mask were those dreads, and Corey even had dreads before he wore masks with Slipknot. And right in there randomly we have a dummy variation that doesn't have dreads at all. I think that's pretty neat, and I definitely think that that is going to stand out in my Corey Taylor collection. So aside from the dreads, Christian and I had to be very particular about certain things on this conversion because it wasn't quite an MFKR dummy, wasn't quite a Crows era dummy, wasn't quite a pre-self-titled dummy, whatever the fuck we're calling it. I always get called out for that shit. You guys know what I mean. But it also wasn't a self-titled variant yet either. So as you can see, very light weathering. We are missing certain stitched areas because those just didn't exist yet, like the nose to lip area. Very light stitching here. We do have the fold, and we have some brand new buckles in there because obviously those would not be super weathered yet either. And we've got each individual dread hole where Corey would pull his real hair through, and what would eventually be the home to the dreads once they were off of Corey's actual head. So yeah, super cool cool. This was an idea between Christian and I, and he absolutely killed it, so I'm super, super stoked with it, as always. And Christian's work is phenomenal. If you guys haven't seen the other dummy unboxings that I've done from him, make sure to go check those out. They are pretty recent, and if I think about it, I will go ahead and drop those links in the description as well. But yeah, you guys gotta see that shit. I think he's done 2 dummies for me, maybe more, hell, I don't remember. Well, 3 now, including this one. But regardless, those 2 dummies that I got last time were fucking amazing. I'm super, super stoked about them. I still look at them in the mask room almost every time I walk through there, and I just think, that's pretty cool, man. So yeah, definitely excited to get this guy in there with them. Cannot wait to see them all together. Definitely have to get some new shelving in the future so I can see all my Corys lined up in the correct order. Right now, I've just got those other dummies from Christian, plus a few other variations that I've gotten from different people here and there, just sitting in a pile at the end of one shelf, and this guy's gonna join them right now. So yeah, huge thank you to Christian. I am going to be dropping his information down below as well. I would highly, highly recommend going and checking him out, especially if you're a fan of dummies, and even if you're not, if you're just a fan of Slipknot masks in general. He's been knocking out some random conversions here and there lately, and they all look stellar. So make sure to go check out Christian, let him know that the House of Masks sent you, and I think that is going to just about do it for this video. As always, I'm going to leave you guys with some nice close-up shots of this thing, let you take in all of the detail, or the lack of detail in this case, and then we will throw it in with the collection and show it off there as well. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and until next time, this has been AJ Good at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and we will see you guys later.